One thing that I thought was really great about the coaching and communicating workshop was getting to know people in other areas of campus and getting to not only learn about what other people do, but also see the tremendous skill and capacity and care for this kind of work that is on our campus.
It wasn't just a one-way learning experience. They really got us to work with each other and meet each other and trust each other. And it made it a very valuable experience, a place where that you could grow and learn a lot about yourself. And I really appreciate that.
The facilitators were excellent, but I also got to hear insights from all of these people across campus and gained a lot from the conversations and discussions that we had as well.
I realized in doing the inventory we did at the beginning that I kind of pull from two different areas, both kind of the relationship focused and also the problem solving, and sometimes I switch between those, and to the students I work with that might be kind of abrupt, and letting them know that I have kind of two ways of approaching things I think has already started to improve our relationship.
One of the most meaningful things that I got out of coaching and communicating was understanding my triggers and the things that trigger me in sort of a anger response. And so I wanted to get better at those types of things and be able to communicate effectively even when maybe someone is triggering me to be upset. And one of the really great things we learned were some tools and how to handle it, and also how we can learn to not even be triggered and become much more effective communicators who can talk even if someone is trying to instigate and make us upset. So for that reason, I'm very thankful, even in my personal life and in my professional life.
So I had a lot of memorable and meaningful insights in this course. I would say one of the biggest ones is the idea of vulnerability, and that trust is the essence of having good relationships with your team. And one of the best ways to build that trust is being vulnerable, and vulnerability has always been viewed, in my head anyway, as more of a weakness. But the idea that if you are vulnerable, it actually inspires people to trust you, and it actually is a courageous thing rather than a weakness, and I love that idea. It was just very enlightening for me to know that you have a choice in that situation. You can start to recognize the things that trigger you, and then you actually have a choice about how to deal with it. You can either, I think she said, lean into those triggers, or decide to just accept that it's happening and then use your skills to handle the situation.
And then I think because of this workshop, I'm more likely to enter into some of those conflict conversations that I need to have, or some of the coaching conversations that I need to have, because I feel like I have the tools and some of the questions that I need and the frameworks that I need to be able to actually have those conversations and not just think about them. So I'm definitely more likely to have those with my students, but also with other people that I work with.
Through the discussions with other participants, it's really come to my attention that there are more resources on campus that are available to support and foster the growth of leadership and coaching at this university. And I think I'm really excited to explore those opportunities and learn even more about this topic.